Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, we got to get into this investigating of this Angie Stone accident. Now, y'all remember TMC? Not TMZ, Left Eye was in a car accident, a coincident like this, where she was the only one died in her car accident. And I don't know her situation, but she wasn't talking down on uh like talking on the industry like uh Angie. But all these freak accidents, y'all, are not just happening for nothing. Somebody know what they doing. Somebody allegedly working this thing out. They behind the scene working this stuff out. Don't know accident happen like this. Now, y'all, it could be, was the driver drinking? Was the driver on any type of substances? Went to sleep? What happened? So we're gonna have to do our own investigation. Now, what I want to do is take it back to the scene. Now, I wasn't there, but we're gonna get into a lot of things, okay? Now, this is her sprinter van. It was hit by the 18-wheeler. But somebody had to capture what happened, cause it was some people out there, okay? 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody always on 4:30, somebody always on that highway. Now, got to find out what happened, y'all. Let's watch this accident. See, if you looking at the video, the van is on the side, and the truck come across the media in the grass. See, how did that happen? If they driving like that down on the same side right there, the truck end up over there. Y'all see what I mean? Look at the street right there. Right there. They turned upside down, like right there. But the truck all the way down now. So was they on the side of the truck? Wait a minute. My thing is this. Look, let me turn that music. Are they okay? When this happened, were they car in the left lane? In the left lane? How in the world did the truck come over like that? You see what I mean? Now, say like the truck was in the left lane. Who was in the right lane on the outer lane? I don't understand how this go. But I see street marks. Somebody out there know what I'm talking about. That van is turned over. Right there. Right there. Somehow the truck is down there. So the truck skid all the way down here. How? So we got to find out what lane he was in. The van like right here, y'all. Were they in this lane right here with the police in? Where did they get hit back? Did they get hit right here or way back here and he tried to take control of the wheel? How did that van get over there where the truck, how if the truck is over or coming? I don't understand this accident. Because if he hit them, was somebody driving in the same lane together or trying to go around? How did he do that, y'all? Who was in this lane? Who was in this lane? If the truck was in this lane, the truck couldn't have been in this lane. The truck allegedly was in this lane. And they was right here. They had to get hit further on back here somewhere, y'all. Because if I just don't see how that tractor trailer, did it go around them or what did it do? What the dude, he tried to take control of that van. He was trying to control that van from flipping. That's what he did. He was trying to control that van from flipping. But where was the truck when it hit the van? Because it's way over. See, truck skid marks is in the left lane. The skid mark is in the left lane. That's weird though, because that truck don't supposed to be driving in that. Do they supposed to be driving yeah, they supposed to be driving the left lane, I think. I'm not sure, y'all, but y'all can put it in the comment. But look at the street mark. This is weird. He turned around, and he went that way. I'm gonna look at this again. I gotta figure out who was in what lane. It had to start in here. Why is that tractor trailer in the left lane as if the van cut in front of them? It looked like the van cut it. Looked like the van. No telling how fast they were going, y'all. How slow they were going. Was he drinking? Was he under the influence of anything? Was the truck driver under the influence of anything? But in that lane, I just don't understand how this happened. Unless that van crossed. I'm going to tell y'all something that y'all don't know. It's a camera on that truck. Can I tell y'all that? It's a camera on that truck. My son is a tractor trailer driver. It's a camera on that truck. Look at the skid mark, y'all. How? Why is that truck over there? But I don't see no skid mark from the van. That's crazy. Wow, this is crazy. Y'all, this is crazy. I done got knocked out the road off of with a tractor trailer ran us out the road, y'all. See, his skid mark is over here. It's not a good trucking company either, y'all. I heard. I just don't understand the skid mark. I'm sorry, y'all. I like to examine stuff, investigate. The skid mark is the one tripping me out. There are some survivors in that van. This was one of the survivors, a young girl. This must be a person in her group. Sharita Murphy was in that van as well with Angie Stone and 8 other people when they flipped 3 times. 3 times and hit by a 18-wheeler. It seemed like the van lost control, y'all. Seemed like that van lost control. Did he fall asleep? What is it that he did? He dozed? I done been on the bus and the bus driver scared me when he like to ran off the road. Lethal Carter is my age, 66, and from Georgia. He was driving that van. Is he a drinker? Did he drink while she was performing? She survived. Angie Stone, one of Angie Stone's last video, it's going to make us raise our eyebrows because these are things that we have seen in our eyes that happen freak accident has happened with a lot of those celebrities that run their mouth like Angie. She was trying to sue them. They don't got all in their little circles and did a whole. You got to remember, it's a whole lot of them, Angie. It's a whole lot of them. And Angie was sharing a whole lot with other celebrities as well, y'all. Just imagine if this one plan or this one plot. But I tell you one thing, we will get to the bottom of it because that tractor trailer does have a camera on right there in the front. Yes, sir. If they don't hurry up and talk and tell us anything, anybody can change that camera. Anybody can fix that camera. Anybody can be paid to fix that, change stuff. The media is not talking about this, y'all. They're not talking about this investigation like they supposed to. This is a bad accident. We ain't heard nothing from the trucking service. We ain't heard Alabama news media talking about it. We ain't heard nobody. They hushing up behind this because they see it on social media.
All my royalties, all my mechanicals, they've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs, all the songs that I've done. I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be.
At first you said you weren't going to use the word stolen. You said that you weren't going to use it.
20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people I have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving years in the business. I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs, all the songs that I've done. I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered.
What?
By the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people.
Y'all, this is Angie Stone this is her last performance. And she was on the road to success, y'all, to make money for her grandkids, for her kids. so they can have money. So she sung her heart out. Y'all need to think about that driver. What was he doing while she was on the stage? What was he doing while she was performing? Where was he during the time of the performance? At 4. If he, they on the road at 4:30. This young lady alleged that she said what she saw. She was a witness. And we don't have a video. We don't have a video. She gonna show something at the end though. Watch this.
In my hair. I have it's oil all over my body. I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna get back on the story and I'll show you the footage. After driving the 6 hours home, showering, and processing it all, here's the story. About 4 a.m. on Saturday morning, me and my daughter were driving to Charleston, South Carolina for her sweet 16 birthday getaway. We came up to a truck with a trailer and its flashers were on, so we slowed down some, and that's when I noticed there was an overturned vehicle in the fast lane. And it looked like it just happened. I pulled over, I put my flashers on, and I told my daughter to stay in the car, and I ran over. It was a van, and I ran over, and there were so many people in this van, and they were just trying to get out, and I asked if they'd called the cops, and they said, we're just trying to get out. And they were helping this woman out off the side of the van, and I grabbed her hand, and I helped her get down, and she seemed out of it, and I was holding her hand, and she was wobbling around, and I said, baby, you got to sit down. And then the next thing I know,
That sounds like a story. That sounded like she was alive at first. And the lady said she told her she gonna have to sit down. That lady got the truck scraped her as well, y'all. Hit her. See the scrape on the forehead. It hit her car.
flew, and I fell down to the ground, and it felt like something not ran over me, but brushed over me. Like something just swiped over my body. And I got up, and I could hear screaming, and I just focused in on one screaming, and it was my daughter. And all I could do was run across the highway and tell her to get back in the car. She had to move the car because if somebody else hit us, it could hit her. So she moved the car farther up the interstate, and I called 911, and they said they were on their way. And then all I could think to do was get to my daughter. That's all I could do in that time. And when I was walking to my daughter, we're really running. The best that I could do, I was in so much pain. My chest felt like an elephant was sitting on it. My legs were so hurt and sore. And I looked up, and there was an 18-wheeler there to cross the median into oncoming traffic. And I knew that's what hit me and ran over and brushed over me was the 18-wheeler. And my daughter's freaking out. She'd already called my husband by then and my father-in-law. And I just told her we've got to get to the hospital. I can't breathe. It was so hard to breathe. I'm going to post a video of the 18-wheeler after I left the hospital, driving back through to get to my husband and my son. I will not be posting the vehicle in the video because somebody did pass away. They did. And I won't be posting that for respect for their family.
I believe her. I believe that part. I believe her. I believe her. Look at her forehead. Wear your paperwork from the hospital. Show them. Show them, because somebody said, where's the video?
I'm sore. I'm bruised all on the right side of my body. I'm very stiff everywhere. But I will keep you guys updated. gonna come at the end, okay? Hug your family tight. Hug your family tight. Bye.
Then she showed the trailer, y'all. She showed y'all the truck. She showed y'all the truck. There go the truck. I want to know what y'all think about this. What do y'all think about this?
And the video's gonna come at the end, okay? Hug your family tight. Hug your family tight. Bye.
So look, y'all, that is the truck. She ain't lying. That's the truck. But look at his windshield. Why is did somebody shoot? Why is his windshield like that, guys? Women who know about trucks like that, you see, it's right there. It's bus right there where the driver at. That's something to consider as well. That's the truck. That's the truck. And that must be the driver right there. Look, y'all. And he on his phone. And guess what? It's a camera on that truck. Because this going to be reported. This is going to report who is he talking to on the phone.